satisfied are you as a team to come away with a point from the Emirates?
So. Yeah, from obviously being in a difficult position, I've got to look at myself on the first goal, and we bounced back from that, and then the 10 men makes a difference for us. But in the end, we didn't create enough chances when they went down to 10, and yeah, in the end, it's a good point. Emirates is a tough place to come, so yeah.
Imagine you're disappointed in the role you played with the goal that Arsenal scored in that first half. Is that something that then plays on your mind for the rest of the game?
No, maybe when I was younger, but now you make mistakes in football, and everyone makes them, and it's how you react to the mistakes, and you just got to try and forget about it. And yeah, but it was nice to set one up in the other end, so yeah, at least I bounced back a little bit.
Yeah, you made up for it with that brilliant ball up to Minter. That must have been a good feeling.
Yeah, the way we want to play is quite forward and vertical now, and yeah, we got quick forwards that we can make passes to, so yeah, it was nice for one to come off.
We saw in the game at home last week that the manager brought more attackers on, and you managed to get that stoppage time winner last week. Similar again here today. It almost seemed like he wasn't satisfied just to come away with a point.
Yes, when they go down 10 men, but we didn't create enough chances when they went down to 10 men, and we probably tried the difficult thing too many times, and we didn't get wide areas and get the overloads, and yeah, but we go away now and look at it.
Well, you go into this first international break unbeaten still as a team. Has this start to the season gone better than you've expected under the new manager?
Maybe, but yeah, we always believe we can win any game of football. We've got ourselves in a real good position, made some good signings. Yeah, we're in a good place at the moment, and yeah, we go into every game trying to win, so and we know we can beat everyone.
Appreciate your time, thank you.
Cheers, Jules, thank you. Cheers.
Much more reaction on the way from the Emirates, and more analysis as well with Peter and Martin to come. Martin Keown and Peter Crouch watching it all unfold with me. We've talked about that sending off a lot. We need to have a good look back at it, Peter. We're going to start with the first yellow card that Declan Rice got, because that was also for a follow-through on Joel Veltman. That one completely fine, fair, yeah, no issues with that?
No complaints at all. You know, I'll let Martin take the second yellow, but I'll clear this one up. It's a definite yellow card.
He's bubbling up.
Absolutely steamed into that tackle, and I don't think he had any complaints whatsoever. Obviously, you have to look at that because we know what happens next.
Yeah, so he's on a yellow card. Now, the second one, Martin, is because he kicks the ball away here, not retreating when Brighton are trying to take the free kick.
I know that Declan actually knocks the ball away. Well, look, why is Veltman just knocking this ball into Rice's path? And where's he supposed to go, by the way? And I actually feel it's almost like a free punt. Okay, do you know what? I'll do somebody as well at the same time. So the referee, I know the principle of this new law, they want to move people away from the ball, but it's also a responsibility to keep 11 players, both sets of 11 players on the pitch. And I don't really feel that is a sending off offence.
I don't think there's anyone in football that can tell you that they think he's genuinely tried to play a pass there. He's tried to put the ball there, so in the hope that he kicks it away, and then he's bringing it to the referee's attention, the fact that he has kicked it away. And obviously it got him sent off.
So at the start of this season, the players and clubs have been told that referees are going to take more robust action on delaying restarts. So they're specifically looking at clear, deliberate actions that are impactful in delaying the restart.
Well, I'll show you impactful. That went 1 yard, and in the first half, I think it was João Pedro kicked the ball 30, 40 yards. Surely that had more impact than the Declan Rice one. Yeah, we can see it here.
Yeah, this was in the first 20 minutes. So João Pedro.
So there's no way in the world he's playing that ball other than to slow the game down. So if you talk impactful, that's had a much bigger impact than Declan Rice's one. But nobody's brought that to attention. You see Mikel Arteta trying to bring it to everyone's attention.
Yeah, and where's the consistency then, of course?
Yeah, exactly right. But by the letter of law, Declan Rice probably has to go because he spotted it and it's, he's kicked the ball away.
And here is Fabian Hurzeler come out to join us.
Well done. Fabian.
Congratulations on the point here away at the Emirates. Lewis Dunk at the end of the game just described it as so-so, taking a point. But what was your assessment of it? It was an action-packed game.
We felt a little bit disappointed, but to be honest, we didn't deserve to win here because we need to learn that if you want to win games like this, you need to be consistent in all the actions. And we lost our counter-pressing in two situations. In the second half, we lost our rest defense in the second half 2 times where they also could score. Of course, we also had big chances. And in the end, we need to learn this consistency. But of course, it was a tough game, emotional game, and in the end, maybe 2 days later, we will be happy about the point, but no, at the moment, it feels a little bit disappointed. Yeah.
I'd like to get your take on the sending off of Declan Rice, because the momentum of the game really changed at that point. The Arsenal fans here were obviously furious at it. Can you just tell us what you thought, and also what was told to you and your players at the start of the season about referees clamping down on delaying restarts?
So when I saw he shot the ball away, so it's a clear yellow card for me. On the other side, what we were getting teached in the referee meeting was that the time the goalkeeper takes or the players take, it will be added on in the additional time after the game. And I didn't understand how many minutes the goalkeeper take away from this game and why we only had like 6 minutes. So that's something what I don't understand. But for me, it was a clear yellow card from Declan Rice. The first one I don't remember, but therefore, yeah, it's a clear.
But Fabian, you'd have to admit, if one of your players was sent off in that same manner, whilst we're adjusting to these changes, I understand the principle of the rule, yeah, but I also feel Veltman as well, when you look back, he passes the ball into Rice's space, and the ball's wrapped up and among him. And I feel the referee there could have just applied, a sensible approach.
Of course, yeah, I agree. Yeah, you can be more sensitive in this situation. I agree, I completely agree. But in the end, you make this decision. We don't complain about the yellow red card. We're more about complaining about like the time they waste. And for me,
but the referee also makes a mistake, because here now as well, I think this is maybe a booking. You're going to say, oh, what do you mean? But you can't be allowed just to kick someone just because somebody else.
Martin's really okay about this decision, Fabian.
No, I'm being honest.
I understand this discussion. So you can also see it in the other direction. We have to be honest. We can also say it's a yellow card for our player. Yeah, you could see that this or that. I have no problem with having an open discussion about the referee decisions. In the end, we have to be honest that it's our fault that we didn't win the game. We were one man plus. We made it good, but not good enough to win here. So in the end, we have to accept the draw and we have to keep going. We also have to learn out of these situations in the game. We have to learn to be consistent, and that's the next step in our journey.
You then capitalised on the man advantage, getting the equaliser. How good was the ball from Lewis Dunk?
Yeah, amazing. I think it's one of his biggest strengths, playing like these balls. Also good run from Minte, so yeah, great play.
Lewis Dunk mentioned, obviously, in the first half, he was slightly disappointed with the goal he conceded there. And it was obviously nice to make that one up.
The movement of Minter there is fantastic, isn't it? How he runs into that space. They cross over. And then, of course, the Arsenal defenders, then it causes a miscommunication. And then Gabriel maybe could come off his feet. And then you've got bodies in the box then following up. Pedro, today, we gave him man of the match. He did exceptionally well for you.
Again? He deserves it. No, Pedro is a great player. Of course, also a little bit disappointed that he's not nominated for the Brazilian squad. But we try to help him. We try to improve him every game. And he has a great impact on the team. He is an outstanding player for our squad, and he also works really good and out of position. So we only see in possession, but how he works for the team out of possession was also today outstanding, and I'm very happy for him.
You lost James Milner to injury today. How concerned are you about your midfield options now? Obviously, you had the bad news about Matt O'Reilly in the Crawley game as well.
I think the international break is good timing for us when we see that our midfielders are going away. But again, I always say, like, there are problems, but there are no problems, there are solutions, and we have to find solutions. And I think we have a really good squad. We made like some great signings. Now we have to use the time that the players can recover, can come back, and then hopefully in the next game against Ipswich, we have more options for our six. But when we look at Baleba and Yassin, how they came in, so very young players, very talented players, to play a game against one of the best teams in the world at the moment, to have like this performance, it speaks for them, and I'm very happy.
Overall, though, how satisfied with 7 points from the opening three, bearing in mind you've played Man United and Arsenal away?
Of course, like I said before the game, that the coach always gets judged by the results, but I'm a coach. I try to focus on the process and how we play. And I think we always can do improvements in all phases of the game. So, for example, today, defensive set pieces were brilliant, how we defended them. Offensive set pieces, we didn't get any chance out of an offensive set piece. So these are things where we can improve.
I like the mentality, because you've, as someone so young, you've come here and the result you've got, but you're looking, aren't you, to improve, to make changes. You want it to be perfect, but I think you have to be happy today.
Of course. Yeah. As I also said it to the group in the locker room, like 2 days later, we will be happy about the point. But I like also the feeling from the team that they have this disappointment in their mind because they
Healthy.
Yeah, they're ambitious. They want to come here and win this game, and that was the attitude, and that was our goal. So we can be happy about the point for sure, but also a little bit disappointed.
It's a good position to go into the international break. Thank you very much for coming out
Thanks
to join us. Well done.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Congratulations.
Fabian Hurzeler.
Created 3 or 4 big chances. Then we had a period where we gave too many balls away and not had enough control in the game. We scored a goal, 1-0. We started the second half really good. The first few moments, getting momentum, and then obviously it's that decision that changes the game completely.
Yeah, I think the fans in the stadium were stunned at Declan Rice's sending off. What explanation have you been given for the red card?
No, none, like always.
Reading what was given to us by the match centre, it was a second yellow card for delaying a restart. Are you satisfied with that, considering how much it can change a game?
Yeah, if that happens throughout the game in a consistent way, that's fine. But it didn't happen in the first half. There are a number of occasions where they kick the ball away, nothing happened. So it's inconsistency, especially because as well it's in an area that is not critical. And on top of that, if you make that call, then you have to give a red card as well.
Does it feel like a bigger blow as well to lose a player of Declan Rice's quality and how much that can actually change the game?
They have to play with 10, and we had to play with 10, they had to play with 10, because then it's a red card on Bellman.
So going into the next game after this international break, you'll be without Declan Rice and it's the North London derby. How much of a miss will he be?
I don't know, we are thinking about only the game and analyze this game.
So focusing on the positives of the game then, Mikel, another goal for Kai Havertz, another assist for Bukayo Saka. Are you continually seeing an improvement between the 2 players out there?
Yeah, but it was unbelievable the way the team reacted, because even with 10 men playing 49 minutes or 48 minutes like this, we should have won the game.